Ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to this bout on our card. It is brought to you with thanks to MMA Fight Store. This one in the flyweight division. Introducing to you first, standing across in the blue corner, weighed in officially 57.10 kilos. Travels to Queensland, the Sunshine State, from Melbourne, Victoria, trained out of the Absolute MMA gym. Give it up, this is Louie Tran. And his opponent standing across in the red corner. Tipped the scales, 57 kilos neat. From the Sunshine Coast, he is trained out of the integrated MMA gym. Make some noise, this is Jordan Southern! Referee in charge of the action, Mr. Peter Hickmott.
Fight number 12 on our card, brought to you by MMA Fight Store. Now with their convenient Brisbane store open and running, getting quality equipment has never been easier. Head to mmafightstore.com.au to upgrade your MMA gear today. And of course, this whole fight card made possible by Next Gen Constructions. Oh, we might see a deconstruction immediately, the boys just getting after it. Didn't even have time to tell you that Southern is in the red and Tran is in the blue.
Jordan Southern immediately keeping his promise to us that he's going to use those elbows.
Tran winning the tattoo battle, Southern winning the facial hair battle. A little bit of personality from both boys. Oh, huge. Oh, how good is that scramble? You love to see it. Battling for position, and immediately you can see the urgency, you can see the technique. These guys are pros. There's just that little bit of difference between them, isn't it, Jaden? When we go from the amateur ranks up to the pro level, these guys kind of get the memo.
Yeah, I agree. And the other big difference is usually if you're watching amateurs, you see an exchange happen, especially grappling, see one or two moves and then it kind of comes to a close. Whereas you're watching the pros, you'll see people counter and reverse each other 3, 4, 5 times, and it makes for really exciting scrambles and exchanges.
Just the work rate's that little bit different, isn't it, in the pro ranks? We're going for knees, we're looking for elbows. And any sort of grip, like a grip from the bicep, some guy winning an inside tie on you really could be devastating because it could just mean an elbow.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, simple inside bicep tie could literally just be massive damage within the next second.
Southern seeming to get the most of the cage battle thus far. Funny how in our fighter introductions, the boys both mentioned elbows. Once you're a pro, Jaden, I mean, you could speak on this. It just must be like Christmas and you've got elbows for Christmas under the tree.
It's true. But then the problem is you're so excited to use these elbows, you get into the fight and then you realize people don't just let you elbow them. Oh, I might actually have to do something first.
It's kind of like when I first got my hands wrapped, I was like, oh my God, I could punch through a wall. And then my mind started to drift and I was like, hey, he's got his hands wrapped as well. It is that idea of like, yeah, I can't wait to let these elbows go, but then at the same time, he's also got elbows as well. You have to really rethink a lot of these clinch positions.
Yeah, it's so true. You could just see the guys there fighting on the wall. They're just constantly fighting for double underhooks.
Both of them letting him go until the break. Southern just looking to swing. Oh, get deep on that, and he's down.
That was so impressive. That was such a clean, just slip straight into the hips.
Oh, man, you want to talk about clean? We're talking mount immediately.
Yeah, really impressive by Southern, and this is his chance. Straight away smothering the mouth and nostrils of Louie Tran.
And again, we're seeing him try to break down the posture by any means necessary. If he gets up, it's elbow time.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like we talked about in the undercard, it's way worse position in the pro ranks once the elbows are involved because they're going to do exactly what Jordan Southern's doing.
Oh, Tran tries to escape, gives off his back, under the neck, squeezes Jordan Southern. It's hard to tell, he's trying to fight it, but man. Oh, Tran is tough as nails. Got out of that, got enough angle so that Jordan Southern was falling off. Oh man, and back to his feet, huge. literally on his back, rear naked choke stuck in to back onto his feet.
Yeah, props to Louie Tran for his durability.
Jordan Southern just not letting up at all. Keeping on the pressure. Tran doing a lot to try and keep him off of him. Trying to get deep on the hips. Tran all over it. This is a well-matched fight again. Oh, huge. I could hear that through my headset.
Yeah, same. They might not look like it much on camera, but here in Eatons Hill, they are massive. Hammer fist to the side of the head.
Big takedown, Tran immediately back to his feet.
Stop!
First round, drawn to a close, heading into the second round. First pro fight of the night. Tran taking on Southern, a very interesting one, back and forward. Jordan Southern having the most success, able to get on the back. Beatdown Promotions 11, Next Gen Construction Replay. Big takedown by Tran, but look at the scramble factor of Jordan Southern. Big swings from both the boys, slid into the hips like you said, Jaden. Gets him down, and it wasn't long after that he was able to get the back, slip the choke in, and look at it there, it's pretty much locked in. If he'd have had that support hand behind the head, it could have all been over.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the one annoying thing about MMA is you get on someone's back, you go to lock your hands, and then you realize your hand's twice as thick as it usually is in training because you have a glove on, and it can be hard to wedge it in behind someone's head, and they end up pulling it down just like Louie Tran did to escape.
This is a great matchup. I love any time we see an integrated guy go against somebody from Absolute MMA. Whether it's integrated on the Sunshine Coast or if it's integrated in Brizzy, you can't really take a look at one of their guys and go, okay, this is how I beat it. At the very least, they're rounded enough everywhere that you kind of got to second guess any sort of clear gameplay or game plan to beat him. And Tran might have found it with a rear hand. Cracks him, and unfortunately not only ends up on the cage so he can't capitalize on him, ends up with his back to the cage.
Yeah, you're so right about the matchmaking being great tonight. Really back and forth fights.
Again, the right hand from Tran. He might see something there. Head movement, there was a little bit of it of Southern in the earlier parts. He was using it in conjunction with his face. It seemed to be gone out the window. Ate two big right hands. Hand under the throat of Tran, lifting up the head of Southern. Oh, Southern still gets him down. Tripoding up, putting so much pressure on him. Oh, I've got to watch out for those up kicks.
Those were massive up kicks for Louie Tran.
And it's so difficult to try and communicate to people because on the ground, it's a fine line between like, get away from me, and then they get into this weird zone where they can crack you and you're like, okay, come too close. That's exactly what we're seeing from Tran. He's doing a good job, and there we're seeing like, get away from me because this is total danger. So then all of a sudden, you want to go too close, and this might be too close yet again. Southern able to get onto the back. He's nice and high. That could be a means for Tran to get out the back door.
Yeah, great timing by Jordan Southern to end up on the back there. You have to be so careful when people are just throwing those up kicks at you. Very dangerous, but he finds himself on the back.
Body triangle as well.
Yeah, I would say this is going to be a much harder one to escape compared to the first time in the first round where Jordan Southern got onto the back of Louie Tran.
Fingers out of the gloves, Louie.
With 2.5 minutes to go in the round, he's got plenty of time to work, and it looks like the strangle's locked now. Louie Tran, just as you said before, Jay, just managed to pull the support hand down. Still under the neck.
Oh man, that's a tap. As soon as you see the hand come up like that, the guy is stopping fighting. That was all muscle. That was Southern just gripping. When you can see a guy raise his hand like that and he's so close to tapping, you just reef on that, dig that forearm into the neck and he gets the tap. Southern just finding a way to get the fight into places where he felt like he could tear ahead, and he does it. Takes the judges out of the equation. Man, and hats off to Tran as we go back through it here. Southern putting it on him, but knowledgeable enough. Oh man, that was earlier on, that was a big right hand. Keeping Southern so honest. And then it amounts to this, the grip, that gable grip choke finish, Jaden. As James O'Shea reads out Southern as the winner.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get set to make this one official. This one brought to you thanks to MMA Fight Store. Put your hands together for both of our fighters. Great way to continue our card here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes 46 of round number 2, your victor going to the red corner, Jordan Southern.